Welcome to my channel, where we dive deep into the world of law. Whether you're a law student, bar reviewee, legal practitioner, or just someone looking to better understand the law, you're in the right place. Remember, ignorance of the law excuses no one from compliance therewith. Make sure to subscribe, like this video, and hit the notification bell so you never miss out on our latest legal insights. Today, we're diving into the fascinating evolution of psychological incapacity as a ground for the declaration of nullity of marriage under Article 36 of the Family Code of the Philippines. We'll be exploring 14 landmark cases that have shaped our understanding of this legal concept over the years. Let's get started. Our journey begins in 1995 with Santos v. CA. This case is pivotal because it was the first time the Supreme Court provided a definition for psychological incapacity. The court emphasized that psychological incapacity must be characterized by gravity, juridical antecedents, and incurability. This set the foundation for future cases. Just 2 years later, the Ching Soy Case expanded on Santos. The court ruled that mere refusal to perform essential marital obligations, like sexual intercourse, could be evidence of psychological incapacity, highlighting the importance of mutual marital duties. Shortly after, in the Molina case, the court set stricter guidelines for proving psychological incapacity, known as the Molina Doctrine. The guidelines required proof that the incapacity was medically or clinically permanent and deeply ingrained in the personality structure. Moving into the new millennium, Brenda Marcos versus Wilson Marcos highlighted the need for expert testimony to establish psychological incapacity. This case reinforced the importance of psychiatric or psychological evaluations in proving the incapacity. In Republic versus Dagdag, the court re-emphasized the need for psychological incapacity to be present at the time of the marriage. The ruling stressed that it should not be a mere refusal to fulfill marital obligations, but an inherent incapacity to do so. The Pesca case took things further by declaring that psychological incapacity must be grave, permanent, and incurable. The court reiterated that it should be rooted in the partner's psychological makeup. In 2004, David Dettel v. CA dealt with a spouse's consistent and blatant disregard of marital obligations. The court emphasized that such behavior must stem from a psychological condition and not merely from an individual's voluntary choice. The Macarubbo case reiterated that psychological incapacity must be existing at the time of the marriage and be permanent. It also clarified that incapacity must be medically or clinically identifiable. In RPV Hamano, the court acknowledged cultural differences in the context of psychological incapacity, emphasizing that incapacity must still meet the legal standards regardless of cultural factors. The Sinko case was significant as it reiterated that psychological incapacity should be grave and incurable, reinforcing the standards set by previous cases. In RPV IOE, the court once again stressed the importance of juridical antecedents, stating that the incapacity must be rooted in the person's psychological condition that existed prior to the marriage. The Reyes case highlighted the need for thorough evidence to prove psychological incapacity. It reinforced the idea that mere difficulty in fulfilling marital obligations does not constitute incapacity. In Ferraris versus Ferraris, the court discussed the role of expert witnesses, stating that while expert testimony is essential, the judge's independent evaluation of the evidence is crucial in deciding cases of psychological incapacity. Finally, in Tanandul v. Undul, the Supreme Court made a landmark ruling by relaxing the stringent requirements of the Molina Doctrine. The court recognized that psychological incapacity does not need to be medically or clinically identified, making it more accessible for petitioners to prove their case. And there you have it, a chronological look at 14 key cases that have shaped the understanding and application of psychological incapacity under Article 36 of the Family Code of the Philippines. These cases show how our legal system evolves with the times, adapting to new understandings of psychological conditions within the context of marriage. Thanks so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see more, stay tuned for the upcoming content. And if you're new here, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to the channel. I've got plenty more in store that you won't want to miss. See you in the next one.